my engagement makeup. No, just kidding. I wasn't proposed or I wasn't engaged. It's a clickbait, guys. I've got you. So I was actually requested. Actually, it's not a clickbait, but I was actually requested by one of my followers to actually do a engagement makeup, and I said yes. So I said yes. I had my very soft, but not too soft, in the range of like macam terlalu soft. You guys get what I mean? Sebab sekarang kalau engagement makeup is super soft, macam it's almost like the makeup. But I'm the type of person, I need a little bit drama in my makeup also. So I actually did a half cut crease, but a very soft one, and then my cheeks are super rosy and red. And of course I need the blink. Actually I wanted to use like a very dramatic lashes, but since I've got these lashes, my sister gave it to me because she's not used to very fluffy and bushy lashes. So I've got this. By the way, these lashes is actually from the SAB or SAB lashes, and this is in the code Malor. I have the code Aton. I have Aton, but I don't use Aton because it's super duper bushy that when I ever open my eyes, I can rasa gatal, especially on my eyelids. But I feel like Malo has the perfect length. Even though I look up sekarang, I tak rasa terlalu gatal, so it doesn't irritate my lids that much. But yes, I hope for the person who actually requested, sabar ya. I think I tried your number, and also I am trying my best to actually, in this video later korang akan tengok, I will actually give it like a bit lighting that I kasi terang, because I have no idea why every time I use that backdrop, which is the silver white backdrop, it turns out to be macam malam, even though I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lights in front of me, and 5. Sometimes I use my additional spotlights, you know, but still dia tak terang. I sumpah stress gila. But I will try to do something, because hopefully if you guys are watching this, it's mean the video is success. It's up. Kalau tak, such a waste. So wait, she commented on my latest video. Official David Gia. Yeah, she said, do engagement makeup look please. By the way, do upload more videos. Love your makeup. Thank you so much. This is for you, David Dijia. This is for you. You actually requested for this look, and I'm very glad that I actually do this, because I like it. Which I was just feeling nak kahwin gitu. So give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you guys have not, and doakan sis dapat jodoh. Amin. Bye. Hey guys, so obviously I will start with priming my eyes. As you guys know, my normal routine is I usually use the Krillon Stick foundation to actually prep or prime my eyes. For this tutorial, I'm using 2 palettes. So the first palette is the iMagic eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna set my eye primer with the color Classic, which I'll be doing in a bit. And then moving on, I'll be using the transition shade, would be in the color Winky. The color Profess, and then I'll be mixing the color Profess with the color Wine, and I will apply it at the outer corners. I just want to say, for those who are watching, please don't hate me. I love you guys so much. It's the clickbait. I am so sorry. So I'm just gonna take a concealer, and obviously I'm gonna cut my crease. Another palette, which is from the... Okay, I forgot what's the palette name, but I know the color name is Jinx. But I will put the palette name on the description box. Very tiny wink, and I'm actually very pissed off because this Miniso eyeliner I just bought recently and I didn't use that much. And you guys boleh nampak kan dia punya ink macam dah nak habis, buat sis bingit gila. So I had to change to the smaller one, which doesn't help that much. So I'm trying my best to get the best liner out. I need to get another one. I'm just gonna curl the lashes, and I'm gonna put a bit of mascara, and then I'm gonna use the lashes that I actually mentioned in the intro, and that's done. That's the eyes. Yes, simple and pretty. Moving on to the face. Actually, I've already primed my face with the NYX No Filter primer and also the Catrice Prime and Fine primer before I actually do my eyes, sebab I nak dia punya primer betul-betul meresap kat muka. So I already put it and let it dry and let it betul-betul soak to my face. So moving on, I'm gonna use a foundation. Oh no, sorry, I'm gonna use the loose powder method, which is putting powder before foundation. So I'm just gonna apply loose powder all over my face, a very thin layer. You guys can see nanti I akan what do I call it, Allahu Akbar, ni apa nama benda ni, pat, tapi I akan swipe. Oh my god, I'm lost of words, but I'm gonna just see what I'm trying to do, okay? Ya Allah. So after that, I'm just gonna use foundation Ramel dengan Maybelline together, and I mix a little bit of illuminator from Miniso, which is the pink something, but I don't think they're still selling it though. That time they have this mini pony Miniso thingy, but I tak tahu kalau masih jual, but I still have it. So I'm just gonna mix that together. First, and then later on I will blend with a beauty blender. My face shading contour, whatever you call it, and this is a no brand contour stick, so I don't really know how to give you guys the brand name, tapi memang dia tak ada brand lah kan, brand murah lah senang cakap, but it works though. So if you have your own contour palette atau contour cream whatsoever, you can just use whatever you have. We are going to blend. So daripada muka yang macam telur, sis akan shading muka yang telur ni menjadi seperti telur yang shading. Okay, wait, that sounds wrong. A cream blusher, obviously kita tengah menyanyi sebab lagu yang lama tak dengar suddenly keluar kat radio, so sis menyanyi sekali. So I'm going, as for like wedding ke engagement, I encourage kalau korang pakai a cream based blusher and then korang tambah dengan powder blusher sebab it's gonna last long. So here I am using a cushion blusher from Maybelline, which is dah nak habis, but the colour pun macam keluar lah. Boleh lah, korang masih boleh nampak lah, masih ada harapan lah untuk colour dia keluar lah guys. Sis nak tampalkan loose powder bawah mata and the areas where you usually bake. If you guys notice, I tak pakai concealer bawah mata, bukan sebab memang I tak pakai, it's sebab I lupa. I totally forgot about the concealer. It's supposed to be like concealer, lepas tu blusher, but then I really put blusher, takkan nak pakai concealer kan. But actually boleh je, suka korang lah kan. But I lupa, so I just move on straight to baking. This contour palette by Elf untuk meruncingkan lagi muka yang seperti telur yang bulat dan cute ni. Masih lagi di part yang telur ya. So I'm just gonna chisel those cheekbones. Kita akan buat muka ya, muka macam itu. Akan kasih I punya shading tu lagi tajam. I will apply a baking powder, loose powder kat bawah line yang I shade tadi, so it looks very tajam, sharp. The video is gonna mati like that because I lupa my battery mati. So I'm just gonna say what I did after this is obviously I apply blusher, I apply lagi face powder, and I apply lipstick. Done. It's the end. Look for engagement, or actually makeup ni sesuai untuk nikah pun sama. If you guys like it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, XOXO NAMIE, bye bye. Sarang heyo.